Welcome back to the Ryoka Show, the podcast that inspires and empowers you to create a life you truly love. I'm Ryoko. Today, it's our first episode in September, and as we approach the last quarter of 2024, it's the perfect time to talk about something important. Let's dive into resetting and setting intentions for the last quarter of 2024. It's so easy to get lost in the fast pace of life with so many things to do. And September can feel really busy, especially if you're a parent getting the kids ready to go back to school, or if you're just coming back from the summer vacation. Before we know it, we are looking at the calendar, realizing we are in the final months and wondering, where did all the time go? But the good thing is we can always hit the reset button and start fresh. The beginning of a new quarter is a perfect time for that. So today I want to talk about how we can reset and set new intentions based on whatever season you're in internally. And before we dive into that, let's touch on something that's really important, which is decluttering. I often hear people say less is more. So when we think about setting new intentions, we often imagine adding more to our lives, more goals, more activities, and more commitments. But sometimes the best way to move forward is to let go of what's weighing us down. Think of yourself like a balloon. A balloon is meant to float, but if it's weighed down by too many sandbags, it can't rise. As you plan for your last quarter of 2024, instead of adding more, think about what you can release. What are the sandbags in your life that are holding you back? Less is more. By lightening your load, you create space for the things that truly matter, and you will find it easier to rise and reach new heights. By creating space in life, it's easier to welcome new things. Also, we all go through different seasons in our lives. Just like the season we see outside, spring, summer, fall, winter, but sometimes our internal season doesn't always match with what's happening around us. You might feel like it's winter inside, even though it's warm and sunny outside. Or you might be bursting with energy like it's spring, even if the leaves are falling. And that's completely normal. It's all part of our personal journey. So if you're in internal fall is a season of reflection and harvest. You might be looking back at what you've done this year, appreciating your achievements, and also think about what you need to let go of. This is the perfect time to declutter, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. What habits, goals, or commitments no longer serve you? What can you release to make room for what's truly important? Reflect on what you've learned and how you can use those seasons to move forward. It's also a good time to prepare for the quieter, more introspective period that winter will bring. If you are in an internal winter, you might be experiencing a period of rest and reflection. Winter is often about slowing down and focusing on yourself. It's a time for deep introspection rather than pushing forward with new goals. During this time, your intention might focus on self-care and recharging. Let go of the pressure to be constantly productive. Instead, create goals that help you relax and restore your energy. Winter is a time for dreaming and planning quietly. So use this period to prepare for the growth that will come with spring. Remember, even a balloon needs time to rest and regain its strength before it can float again. If you're in internal spring is all about new beginnings and fresh starts. If you're feeling like it's spring inside, you're probably full of new ideas and energy. And this is a great time to start new projects and set exciting goals. As you plan for the last quarter, think about what new things you want to pursue. This is the perfect time to set ambitious goals and start laying down the groundwork for them. But be careful not to overwhelm yourself. Focus on the few key goals and let go of anything that's too much. Just like a balloon can only fly high if not weighed down by too many sandbags, you can achieve more by simplifying your focus and letting go of excess. And if you are in an internal summer, you might be experiencing a period of productivity and abundance. You are likely enjoying the fruits of your hard work and feeling vibrant and energetic. For the last part of the year, your intention might focus on maintaining your momentum and celebrating your achievements. It's a great time to share your success with others and expand your horizons. But remember to take breaks and avoid burning out. Even in summer, it's important to take rest. Think about the commitments you can lighten to keep your energy high. A balloon with fewer sandbags can float higher and farther, and so can you. No matter which internal season you find yourself in, use this last quarter of the year to reset with intention. Take a moment to reflect on what you've achieved so far and what you want to change. And celebrate your achievement and ask yourself, what can you let go of to make room for new goals? Life is full of cycles, just like the seasons. Embrace where you are right now and let it guide your intentions for the rest of the year. For me, this summer felt like my internal winter. I did a lot of reflection, went on an inner healing journey in Costa Rica, and really took time to recharge. Instead of being out and about, I focused on slowing down and looking inward. It was a season of rest and renewal, giving me the space I needed to prepare for what's next. So whether you are reflecting, resting, planning, or celebrating, each season has its own value. It's perfectly okay to be where you are at this moment. Embrace it, honor it, and know that each season has something to teach you. Wherever you are right now is exactly where you're meant to be. Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired to reset, declutter, and move forward with purpose. If you like the episode, please subscribe, rate, and review. And if you haven't already, go to the show note and grab the free guide to unlock the first steps to transform your life. Until next time, keep shining.